Hey guys, it's me, EODGamer here, and today I wanted to bring to your attention something that has been going around in the real world and is actually impacting your wallets, especially if you are buying crystals, Genesis crystals, or anything from the paid cash shop. So here I have the typical screen which shows the bundles to buy Genesis crystals in my local currency of Singapore dollars. And for the past 2 years, the prices here have actually been exactly the same. On first glance, it seems pretty reasonable and fair since with inflation being rampant all around the world, where one bowl of rice or one loaf of bread is now getting way more expensive, Genshin Impact isn't charging us more for our premium currency. But this is actually not correct. We all know that Genshin Impact is developed by Hoyolab, which is a Chinese company, and they likely record their earnings in Chinese yuan. If we take a look at the chart of both Singapore dollars to Chinese yuan and US dollars, the world's global currency, to Chinese yuan, we actually see a significant appreciation of these two currencies to the Chinese yuan. In the US dollars case, it's actually 12% appreciation in US dollar with respect to Chinese yuan. For those of you who are not that savvy with exchange rates, what this actually means simply is that MiHoYo is making much more Chinese yuan or dollars and money from customers paying in US dollars or Singapore dollars, just to name a few of the currencies. But while for us as consumers, if you were to import something else from China, you will actually be getting a much lower price because of appreciation in these currencies that have appreciated against the Chinese yuan. Because the real world actually reflects exchange rates into the prices very quickly. Of course, to be fair to MiHoYo, some countries like Japan and regions like those who use the euro dollar have also kind of benefited from this lack of updating of prices, since their currencies did depreciate significantly, with also so far no news from a price hike from MiHoYo. All this sounds pretty fair so far. Some countries pay more and others benefit by paying less, and all eventually will cancel out. Or that's what we like to believe. But for those of you who recall an incident late last year where MiHoYo actually raised the gem prices in several countries like Indonesia, Brazil, India, and etc. And an article even analysed that Brazil prices of the Genesis crystals were raised by about 50%. I'll link all the extra reading in the description below, but basically their rationale was because of a policy change from Apple and also the increase in value of US dollar. So far, I have yet to see any news of lowering prices, so it does seem like a one-way street in terms of how they treat exchange rate and policy changes, as they would like to call it. Now, if we look at outside of Hoyoverse and MiHoYo games, we see that other game developers like Riot Games handle exchange rates very differently and are much more fair and transparent with price increases across regions, while also lowering prices for regions that deserve so with perhaps stronger currencies. So it's not as if lowering prices is a very strange phenomenon in the gaming world. While many spenders are happy with the cash shop and double gems reset, like this mail that I just got from Hoyoverse today, it seems that Hoyoverse doesn't seem to be addressing this less known fact anytime soon. US dollar has appreciated by 12% year to date against the Chinese yuan, and who knows, it could go up to 20% and even more as the world around us continues to change. Of course, this video isn't meant to target the company and their practices directly, as delayed price changes are actually a cheaper way of managing and hedging exchange rate risk costs for the company itself. And as a player who loves to support this game, I honestly don't mind spending more to help my favorite games thrive. But as a content creator, I felt it's important for people less aware of economics and the financial world around them to at least become, or at least I want to help you become, a much more financially savvy consumer. Like and subscribe if you found such content informative, and share it with your friends who spend on Genshin Impact too, because it will all make us a much more knowledgeable traveler. Have a wonderful day ahead, and see you in the next video.